back, world. We're doing work today. We got new paddles today. And they're beautiful. We put one on, Josh is working on the second one. Air compressor, screw compressor's working on the truck. Slasher's ready to go. We're moving on out. She's popping a wheelie. That way the truck can back up into her. That's she's like that. This is what happens here. I don't know, we've done a video on this once before. But you can look down that and see that that's not right here. All that wood hits right here. Where's a hole right in it? That's from, we had a twig paddle come off. But this right here, now if we'll take off the other ones, they'll all be cracked like this. It goes from that to that in a year or two. So I was going to ask Josh the last time, he's changed them since I've changed them. But what happens is this will spread out here. This breaks off and starts scraping stuff on the inside of the chipper, so you got to get it out now. But this will actually run smoother because it's better balanced in there. Because these are the real deal. But yeah, changing paddles today. I mean, she's just wore off, just so smooth. Over here, we get them right from Morbark. So kind of how the design they are. It's pretty simple. Clamps go through here, and then it's got two bolts that hold it on there. And these are your clamp holes. So I'll show you when we get up there. But that right there is bad. That's not what you want. So that's what we're fixing. It should look like that. But you put a bunch of wood through it. That one's even worse yet. It's opened right up. It's even more. Here. That one's wore out pretty good. Worst I've ever seen. Yep, they need a change. This will make a big difference. Big difference. But that's hard to get it on video. But she's got a big wear spot right here too. Big wear. These need to be changed. She's getting thin. It's supposed to be like that. So what we do is, right now Josh is tightening them all up. He goes through, he's putting all new knives in it because you gotta take it all loosened to get these out. So he's taking all the knives out, replacing all the knives, and then takes all the bolts out. I bring the new one up there, jump around the back, put it in place, then put the two bolts that go through that hole and that other hole down there. Get it lined up perfect so the clamps that go through these holes can still slide in and out easily. Then you tighten those two bolts down, and then while I'm on the back side, I put all the nuts and washers back on there and start all the nuts for him. And then he just tightens them up. So right now he's tightening, well, he's on the last one already? Anyways, he tightens all of them up. And then I come down here and grab a new one, take the new one up there, jump around back, put the clamp on there, put the two bolts on there, start all the nuts for him again, then get out of his way. And he can put both of his knives in, tighten up, and we jump to the next one. But this was the worst one, and this was the second worst one. The next one doesn't actually have a wear hole in it, but now it'll throw chips a little better. But it's just loud over here. Looking good. Looking good. Come on. Last lens ain't working so swell. Hit her! Oh. So, like really quick, this is what happens. The wood comes up to this, there's a knife sticking out, it cuts it off. The wood comes through here, paddles, the wheel's spinning this direction. Cuts the wood off down there, comes through the disc, hits the paddle. Paddle throws it out right there. So, all that wood comes through and hits right here and hits right there. That's why they wear out. Kind of the guts of the chipper. And this is all has to be perfect. Josh has got it all dialed right in. You're working on this every day. Every day. You're working on this disc every day, ain't you? Doing knives every day. It's a constant just maintenance. Oh. Woo! You want me to move? I'll move. Find a spot to stand. Well, there you have it. Them are sparked out nice. Those are real smooth. That's extremely, extremely sharp. And that cuts the wood, and the wood goes through there, hits the paddle, and the paddle. So, it's just a simple, yet you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta always just keep rolling.